Dilfy.
Hey!
We on?
Yeah.
Hello.
It's live. Hello, Googans. It's after the drill. You know it. You love it.
You know it.
Welcome in.
Welcome.
What a festive Thursday on the program today.
Oh, man.
It was hyped. We had a lot to get into.
Show goes like this, really. There's highs, there's
Highs and
lows,
lows.
good things, bad things. I don't know how to explain it. It's,
Well, I mean, you know,
sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, sometimes we fight.
I felt like we were doing good. 10-minute drill was fun. Doc was good. Trent Dilfer was good.
Trent Dilfer was very good.
Trent Dilfer had a lot of interesting things to say. I feel like he's much like me. If you follow me on Twitter, you've seen my avatar, you've seen my handle. Much like me, it sounds like Trent Dilfer's on the Haskins train. Choo choo!
Yes.
As he was very positive about the Ohio State quarterback. Was very careful not to be critical of Kyler Murray, but didn't sound as high on Kyler Murray as he is on Dwayne Haskins.
Well, I think he likes Kyler Murray. I think Kyler Murray makes you relevant is kind of the thing he was saying.
Right.
But I think his point was if you want to win a Super Bowl and look at the characteristics of the Super Bowl winning quarterbacks minus, he said himself and some of the other
outliers. The guys who really, where you can point and say that quarterback carried his team to a Super Bowl title.
Correct.
And they all are the same guy.
Yeah, he feels like there's a lot of the same characteristics, and that's what you should be looking for as a franchise. So that, according to Trent Dilfer, is Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah.
That's the guy
Which a lot of people have said about Haskins.
And he also, you could tell he likes Drew Lock.
Yeah. Yeah, because he was quick to point that out when we sort of made the conversation about Haskins and Murray.
Yeah,
he was quick to put Drew Lock into that mix.
Also said that Nick Foles is with all due respect is a bridge quarterback.
Yeah, and I don't think that's disrespectful.
No,
I mean all you're saying is I don't think Nick Foles is Tom Brady.
I would say this. Okay, if you had Nick Foles and Dwayne Haskins in your rookie year, who can win us a Super Bowl?
Right.
Probably Nick Foles the first year.
Yeah, maybe.
Big picture is Dwayne Haskins. Well, no rookie quarterback has ever won a Super Bowl.
Right.
Or been to a Super Bowl.
But he certainly fits the mold per Trent Dilfer.
Yes.
Of a Super Bowl of a franchise quarterback.
That's what he thinks.
Put you on his back.
We just want a franchise quarterback.
I mean, you can check it out.
I don't care who it is.
If you follow 1010XL on Twitter, or if you go to search iTunes or SoundCloud for the best of 1010XL, the Dilfer interview is up there. It's available to listen to now.
Wow.
So feel free to digest that at your
Cut that
leisure.
up quick.
Got it out there quick for the people.
I think you cut it up during the show.
Well, I got it. Yeah, I pulled it fast.
It's a little bit disconcerting, quite honestly. The noise coming in from your room is a little bit bothersome.
I'm sorry.
I need to tell you that. I've been meaning to.
The noise that comes out of your room is also bothersome to me, but I can't really do anything about
that's
it.
Your job.
That's the actual show.
Yeah, that's your job. That's what you have to do.
It's bothersome. I'm trying to watch movie trailers, and you're in there talking about sports for 4 hours, and it gets old. Yeah.
Went down to the Pro Bowl yesterday.
How did that go? You ran into Calais Campbell, I believe it is.
I put that out there. That
Calais Campbell.
Tad Dickman had a funny response. You saw that on Twitter?
I did not.
Oh, he left a response to me took out all the B's in his response.
I see.
Creative.
Waka waka.
But yeah,
Dickman, he's a funny guy.
Calais good dude. Jalen Ramsey's down there. That's what you got from the Jags. But a lot of good football players. I wanted to visit with Gus Bradley, but when they got done, they went quickly, and it was our interview time, and you have like 20 minutes, so you want to make sure you get Campbell and Ramsey.
Right.
I looked up, and I couldn't find Gus.
It would have been good to chat with Gus.
Just not necessarily on camera. I just wanted to say hello to him. He was always a very nice man to us in the media, so I was hoping to see him. And then I'll ask you, I was at the AFC practice because they went at the same time. There was one other former Jaguar. Who would that be?
Well, that's a great plan, Chris, but neither of those things are probably likely to be able to happen the way you described them. Foles likely will not hit free agency. Haskins, you're probably going to have to get ahead of 7 to get him. So as cool as that sounds, sign Foles in free agency.
No, he wants us to take 2 quarterbacks.
Yes, I know. But I'm just saying, Foles in free agency, Haskins at 7.
I like where you're headed, though.
I like where your mind is, but
you can never have enough.
Probably likely.
That you know what? I don't think that's ever happened in the history of the league. Can you remember anyone ever taking a quarterback in the first round and a quarterback in the second round?
No. The closest thing was the Redskins taking
first and fourth.
Yeah. With they came back with Kirk Cousins after they took RG3.
Neither of them are on the team anymore.
RG3 injuries and maybe a little bit of performance too, and Cousins certainly has been a terrific quarterback in the league. I know.
The answer is
Jason
Myers,
Pro Bowler.
Yeah, I said what former Jaguar was down there as well.
Oh, it's Jason Myers.
You didn't have an answer.
Ex-Jaguar Pro Bowler.
No, ex-Jaguar kicker, current Jets Pro Bowler.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean. I don't know.
You want to communicate correctly. You don't like Tony Romo. You don't want to be.
Look, Dan,
a
I don't
poor
talk
communicator.
real good. Okay. What else?
Huh?
Now I know it'll be on TV, so I'm not asking you to.
No,
But
you can
got a
ask
chance
him.
to catch up with JR a little bit.
Yeah, Jalen Ramsey.
King?
We ran a lot of it yesterday. It
Okay.
doesn't want to look back at 2018. Doesn't want to look ahead to 2019. So
Living
what's
the
going
now.
on this week?
Living
Well, I'm
the
hanging
now,
out with
man.
Derwin and my baby and my girlfriend. And okay, well, good. We'll have fun.
Derwin
with that.
James, classic. Our god Prospan. One of my favorite Prospan foibles
Uh-huh.
is that he's been covering sports in Jacksonville like you for so long that sometimes you run across guys and they have similar sounding names and you end up saying the wrong guy because you just think of two guys at the same time and it pops in his head. And he was referencing Jalen Ramsey hanging out with Derwin James at the Pro Bowl, but referred to him as Derwin Kitchens.
Who did?
Jeff did.
Oh.
It's one of the six. It was funny because it was just you go quick and you just say the wrong name.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Derwin Kitchen was
a basketball player, local.
from Jacksonville.
Played at Florida State for
Yes,
a while.
he did. Very good player.
Did some international ball as well.
Mhm.
And it was just funny.
Yep.
It made me chuckle. 'Cause, we're all guilty of that. I do it all the time.
Yeah, something else. If you're looking for something to do tonight, UNF and JU play
Rumble
hoops,
time.
so you can go see that. If you're looking for a sporting event
Rumble
to
time.
attend, that might be fun.
Rumble down there.
Yeah,
That's
so-
at the arena. UNF Arena. The Frangie Show will be down there live.
Well, there you go.
Leading up to the big River City Rumble. So head by, say hi to Frank. High five Hayes Carline. Give kind of a
Hello.
give kind of a dirty look to Lauren Brooks as she sort of abandoned us in our time of need.
I talked to Lauren Brooks yesterday for the first time in quite some time. It was nice to visit with her. I think
She
the
seems
bad
so
blood is
happy.
still there, though.
She seems so
Yeah,
happy.
very happy.
So happy.
Yeah, she did not like us.
Like uncomfortably happy.
I mean, truth be told, if we're inside the business here,
Trust Street.
did not work with her, and it was our fault, not her fault,
Yeah, that's fair.
is what I would say.
She tried her best.
Yeah.
She's a super nice girl.
Very nice.
We're three horses' asses, and we're hard to work with.
Yes.
And Taylor Doll, we're working on breaking her.
She's been a little bit like
We're early on in the 6 months.
we're early on, so
Yeah.
she has worked her way in nicely. I don't know how long it'll last.
Matthew asks, why is Foles not going to hit free agency? It appears as though the Eagles are trying to work with him they'd probably pick up that option and try to arrange a trade. So they get something and Foles gets to go where he would like to go. So it seems like that's because the option, I think it's like a mutual option, ends up being about $20 million
Foles has to buy out. He has to give them $2 million
to go to free agency.
to buy out his option.
Right. Or they can mutually agree to it. It's like 21 mil.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going to happen. If I'm the Jaguars, though, I don't want to give up anything if I'm going to pay Nick Foles a lot of money. I would like him to hit free agency personally, but I don't know that he will. Like you said, I think the Eagles will look to the Eagles want to try to get something out of it.
Right. That's the thing.
That's the thing.
And $20 million isn't that bad.
Right.
For a starting quarterback. So in their perspective, it's a reasonable market value. They get something in return. Foles gets to sort of dictate where he goes.
Yeah.
And everybody's happy. So
Yeah.
that's why if the idea of signing Foles in free agency may be impossible because it may
I
be
feel
a thing
pretty
kind of
good
deal.
in telling you, Googans, this. We're going to have some new quarterbacks on the roster next year.
Yeah, at least one, probably two, maybe three.
I think 2 for sure.
2 for sure.
And I don't know who they're going to be, but I
No.
think if I gave you a list of names, you would be pretty. I could give you a list of 10 names,
Okay.
and 2 of those 10 will be on the roster.
Now,
How do you think of that?
what's the split if you're saying it's 10? What's the split current NFL players versus
I can go
rookies?
I can go 5 and 5.
5 and 5.
Yeah.
So who's
Want me
the
to do it
5
off the
vets?
top of my head?
5 vets would be what? Foles,
Flacco,
Flacco, Bridgewater,
Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor.
Those 4 off the top of my head. I'm missing somebody
Yeah,
because I'm not going to include Carr, Stafford,
right, because they're not available.
Yeah, I mean you have to trade and pick up the contract, et cetera, et cetera.
So I mean,
And
yeah,
then I would say
And then the
Haskins,
Murray.
Locke, Murray, Jones,
Greer,
or
or
Greer. Yeah.
and I would think, yeah, to your point, I think it would be 1 and 1.
And by the way, of those 5 rookies, I think 1 will be available at 39.
I agree. I
Yeah.
think so.
I think 1 will fall to 39. If you want that person there, you can get them.
Here's what I would
I don't
say.
know who it is, but I bet of those 10 quarterbacks, and we named 9, 2 of them will be Jaguars next year.
My feeling is if
Now, sorry, it could be Foles and then it could be.
Somebody later in the draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
And I guess my feeling is if you have to trade capital to get Nick Foles,
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable doing that.
Well, here's the thing, Beef. We can't dictate what we're gonna. We got to get some guys.
I agree. I'm just not a big Foles believer.
But we can't get Nick Foles and add nothing else.
Correct.
Because then Nick Foles will be set up to fail.
Right.
That's just a fact.
And I guess my feeling is like, I'm such a believer in Dwayne Haskins, and maybe I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But just from watching him, and because, one thing Dilfer mentioned, and I agree,
Mm-hmm.
that the one college stat that can translate to the NFL is if you're an accurate passer of the football, you're an accurate passer of the football. That doesn't change
Right.
when you go to the next level. And Haskins was a 72% passer last year. I would do what I have to do to get Dwayne Haskins.
Okay.
And if that means I don't get Nick Foles and I'm instead using a guy like Joe Flacco or Teddy Bridgewater as a bridge
Right.
to
Love
Dwayne
can
Haskins
build a
being
bridge.
ready,
Yeah.
that's my preferred route.
Right.
Than to trade draft capital to get Nick Foles and draft a guy in the second or third round. For me.
Yeah.
But that's just me. That's
The
only
challenge-
one man's opinion.
I think the challenge for this Jaguars organization is to bring the franchise back to relevance in 2019.
Yeah.
In other words, give Calais Campbell and Jalen Ramsey and Miles Jack and Yannick Ngakoue hope
Yeah.
with a quarterback who can go out and win football games for you, but not dismiss the future either at that
Right.
position.
Right.
So you're looking for that balance.
Right.
Ultimately, if you could get Foles and Haskins, wow,
Right.
right?
Because basically, like, in 2016, we were here. And then in 2017, the defense shoved open a window.
Yeah,
And 2018, the window's about here now.
yeah.
And after next year, the window's about here.
Well, there's going to be some guys. Look,
There's
we
gonna be
already sense that Gibson may be on the way out because of the signing of Wilson.
It's a fair counterpoint by Dan. He says the speed of the edge rushers in the NFL can affect accuracy as it translates. That's fair. But
Yes.
I think that's accuracy is a much more, to me, better indicator of a guy's ability at the next level than say, he threw 4,800 yards and 55 touchdowns at, Washington State. I don't care. Especially if he only hit 51% of his passes.
Yeah.
That's more concerning to me.
That's fair.
But that's it. So we're gonna keep beating this QB drum until
Well, we have to.
till May.
I mean, it's the most important position in sport, and we don't have one,
We don't have one.
and we need one.
Yeah.
And we got to get the right one. So.
And that's the ultimate point. You've been
And-
beating that drum forever.
Yeah.
Everybody has.
Yeah.
We can't miss this time.
No, because, listen, we don't want to, while 2017 will always be near and dear to our hearts, 2018, 2016, 2015, 2014, we're not.
We're not good years.
And we don't want to go through that again.
We've had a lot more bad years than good years, and we'd like to have a few more good years.
The idea is if you miss the playoffs, you're fighting for the playoffs in
Right.
December.
Right.
You're not out of it because you've lost 7 in a row.
Correct. You're not eliminated before Thanksgiving, and then you're just playing out the string.
That's really not fun.
That sucks.
for everybody,
Out loud.
including us.
Yes. Especially us. Because really, we only care about us.
Peace out,
On
dogs.
that note, we love you, Googans.
See you, Goose.
See you tomorrow.